Hey, and welcome to the Revenge of the Show. This is not a video that I really wanted to do, and it's not something that I thought I would ever really have to do. We lost in the YouTube community and a friend. Boyd was a TrekWorks. I started watching it, I don't know how long ago, and then I started joining the Hangouts. First time I'm on YouTube is in one of the Hangouts, and I got to know a whole bunch of different modelers in those Hangouts. It was pretty cool when it was like on YouTube. It was like a YouTube thing, and then it turned into, well, then patches fall down. Then it turned into like, I think the Google Hangouts. The Google Hangouts were great. Got to know even more people, Ken, Chuck, Mondo, Tag, Tenant Controls, Ralph, you know, a whole bunch of other people. I probably hung out with people that I can't remember. Then, you know, did a few others with like Scratch and Jack and stuff like that. But anyway, going into when I first was gonna get back into building models, I was like, I gotta look for these tips and stuff like that. And I found a whole bunch of different people on YouTube, Neil, Simon, specifically for sci-fi model kits, and then TrekWorks, of course. And what really was something about Boyd's work was he didn't hide anything. He showed you everything that he knew about model building. Anything that you wanted to know about model building, if you had a question, he answered it for the people. He even answered the question that was asked like 3 times, even though it was like, you know, he really went out of his way to help people build these models. And, you know, he was into this stuff. He was into Star Trek. I would talk to Boyd for hours. You know, I talked to him a few weeks ago on the phone, and I almost had him, I think he was going to go to Wonderfest next year. You know, he was getting ready to go and start making videos again. This is something that he was passionate about. He's passionate about Star Trek. He's passionate about auto racing, NASCAR. You know, we talked a lot about World War II stuff, ships, you know, battles, all kinds of stuff. A lot of the stuff that I show on my channel is what he was also passionate about. And at one point when he had that other person that was on his show helping him out, that person left or was gone. And at one point, I was probably the last person on Boyd's list, but he's like, hey, why don't you come down to San Antonio and help, you know, do this show with me? And I couldn't do that, but I would have liked to have, but I couldn't do it. Like I said, it was probably like the 5th person that he asked. He was probably desperate. You know, there's a Facebook page called The Model Shop, and Chuck Brooks operates that. I believe he's still operating it. And so I think, if possible, if a Boyd tribute build would be any Star Trek ship and put like Bill Elliott type car colors on that ship, and then post it on Facebook or on that Model Shop page. I haven't talked to Chuck about this, but I think it might be pretty interesting. If you want to do something that's a tribute to him, that'd be really cool. Yeah, I was so shocked to see this, and his passing. I was a few days ago, I'm like, what am I going to say about this guy? But he was a friend that I never met. I talked to him a lot. I mean, we'd talk in Hangouts till 6, 7 o'clock in the morning sometimes, you know, it's like, but go and watch his older videos. I mean, his work, especially his paint work and putting together stuff, it still, you know, holds up today as it was like 10, 11 years ago when he first started building models on the channel. Anyway, that's my tribute, and keep on building models. I mean, one of the reasons why I got this Model Kit Monday is this is one of my passions, and all my other stuff is passions. I'm not trying to sell the thing. I'm mixing it in with this older video. I am, you know, I didn't know how where I should put this, a standalone or what. But that's what I have to say about a guy I liked, and you know, as he would say, keep on modeling, and watch the rest of the video for this video that I shot like a week ago. So, all right, thanks. Okay, so got this at Wonderfest. Paid 15 bucks for it. This is one of the DUNE things. We'll take a look at this. It's been out for a little while. Both these kits, well, it's been out for a little while, but let's take a look in the box, see what you get for this thing. I know it's going to be small, but let's check it out. Welcome to the Revenge of the Show. I know this has been out for a little while, but okay. This box. Pretty simple build over there. What is this? This must be the directions. I don't know. Oh. This is just a piece of paper. It tells you a little something like this. If you've seen my other DUNE video from a while back, I showed you the helicopter thing. I forget what they call it right now, but I show you that one. I am not going to put ratings on these. I'll just say that looks pretty good, because you never know until you build it how it goes together. So this one right here, as opposed to the helicopter one, seems to have a little bit more detail. In the back, there's some detail back here too. It looks pretty darn good. A lot of nice stuff on there. I like the detail on these parts. It's neat. On the top, has a lot of detail. I mean, I'm surprised because I thought that the other kit was rather dull. This one's pretty darn neat. There's a lot of good detail in there. Looks like the bottom, that probably does not need as much detail. But the top, that is really nice. There's these other parts. That's pretty nice, I think. And then last, these whole bunch of little things that I guess you cover up. Maybe it's the bottom part that you cover up, or it's the, these are the tracks maybe. Can't remember. But yeah, it's actually really nice. I really like what they did with that. So much nicer than the chopper. And boy, there's really nothing to the decals whatsoever. I'm not even going to take it out. That's your decal. 1, 2, 4 decals, maybe. Anyway, there's that. Like and subscribe. Help me get kits a little bit more timely than later. And thanks. Bye-bye.